Hi, welcome. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a complete professional broker website, just like this you're seeing on my screen, right from scratch, without the use of any code, without knowing how to code, programming, even without any prior knowledge of web development, because we'll be using a PHP script, a broker PHP script, to actually do this website. And on this broker website, clients can easily do a lot of things like trade. So when people come to this website, they can easily click on get started to log in to their account. So I'm currently logged into this account, so I just want to quickly show you the things that you can do with this website. So from here, clients can easily trade. As you can see, you can trade different currency pairs like EURUSD, 𝐤𝐢𝐳𝐤, USD/JPY. You can trade cryptos as well, stocks, indices, and commodities. So as you can see, you can put our trading price, our leverage, and then you can put our expiration. So we can either buy or sell, and our trade is going to be executed. We have successfully traded, as you can see, and we have our trade here that is currently ongoing. You can deposit funds with crypto. You can withdraw your funds as well. You can also copy experts here. You see, there are experts that you can copy, and all of these experts have been created in the admin dashboard. Here is the admin dashboard. In the admin dashboard, you can do a lot of things as well. For example, now if I should come to manage users, so this is manage users now. So I want to manage this user. So you click on manage. These are different things that you can do. You can turn trade to mode to profit, such that any trade that is being traded on this account is always going to be in profit. So currently now, if we should check our previous trade, you will see that it's currently in loss. And do you know why? The reason is because the trade is currently set to loss. So and if we should come to this admin and turn it to profit, every trade that this user makes is going to be in profit. So for another superb feature of this broker script is it also has investment plans as well. As you can see, it's not just a broker script, but also an investment platform website. As you can see, we have different plans: gold plans, standard plans, basic plan, and they can invest, and they will see their interest grow, just like we have here. My plans. So this is an active investment that this user has subscribed into, and if you check it, that see all of the interest that has been gotten from this particular investment. So apart from investment, we also have signal. So clients can easily purchase signals. So we have different signals: momentum, breakout, buying oversold, trend signal, and so on. And as the admin, you can also moderate your signal. This is the signal provider, signals. So you can create more signals. You can also delete signals. So if you want to add more signals, you can create here, so that clients can easily subscribe to any signals here. And there's KYC verification as well to make the website much more secure and standard, so that any client that is creating an account will have to fill up their KYC information to be able to get started on this website. And more of the things that you can do on this website is, as an admin, you can credit or debit your user money into your user's account, and you can also deduct money. You can turn on upgrade plans. You can also trade for your clients. Probably you want to make a trade. You can even select if the trade is going to be profit or loss. You can create signal for your client. You can set number of trade for withdrawal, add plan trading progress. You can also set code. You can set password, play account, and do many more for this for your client. Want to learn more on how to create this broker website? Just stay tuned as we go into it right now. So right now, before we can be able to build our broker website, we need a hosting and domain. And basically, if you've been following my videos here on YouTube, you know that I basically use Namecheap, and I also recommend them as well. So I also use 𝐤𝐤𝐳 too. So they are also very good. They are a very good substitute for Namecheap. If you don't want to use Namecheap, but for this video and this project, I will actually be going with Namecheap. So if you want to get Namecheap, they are very good and affordable for hosting. If you want to get Namecheap, just check the description below this video. You will see a link to Namecheap. It's a referral link. So when you click on that link, it's gonna bring you directly here to the page where you're going to purchase your hosting and domain. And if you want to purchase your hosting and domain, you can go with any plan, either the Stellar Plus, Stellar Business. You can check the features they have here depending on what you want to do. But for a broker website, this first plan is more than enough, so you can just go with that. So I'll click on Get Started to show you how to do everything you want to do. So then after that, to tell you to search for a domain name. So the domain name is the name you want to use for your website. Like probably for example, if you look at this, these are the two websites I have currently on this hosting, and as you can see, this is called 𝐿𝐶vault.app and this is called silverstonewealthgroups.com. This is a domain name, so it's like the name of your website where people can type on the browser and take them to your website. So now let's assume this one I want to buy, or let's just say I want to buy brokertrade.com. So it's taken, so you have to use a name that is not taken. So let me put S. So, and one problem with Namecheap is that you cannot register any kind of name. For example, you cannot register any name that has bank, that has some stuffs in it. So the name just has to be generic, and that's why, as you can see, I have 𝐿𝐶vault, Silverstone. These are generic names that you can use. So if you want to use names like something like broker, trading, Bitcoin, if you want to use names like that, then you should go on 𝐤𝐤𝐳. So I'm still going to do a video on 𝐤𝐤𝐳 very soon as well. So you can also know how to do all these things on 𝐤𝐤𝐳. But for now, we're going to go with Namecheap. So I'm just going to go with a generic name, something like so let's see what they say of this. So as you can see, something like FX zones. Just look for something generic that doesn't really look financial or does not really talk about money. So let's go click on connect to hosting. So now you see the domain price and the hosting price has been added together. Before it was 22 point something dollars, and now that we have added $11.28 for the domain, we now have $34.34. So I can just click on add to cart. So then the next thing we're going to do is click on confirm order. So it's going to take you to the checkout. So right now, this is our checkout, and this is where you will select the payment method you want to use. So currently, as you can see, it's at secure card payment, so it's at our card payments. So you can choose to pay with your card, or you can choose to pay with PayPal, or you can choose to pay with account funds. So currently I don't have any fund in my Namecheap account. You can fund your account, Namecheap account. Yeah, this is where they normally fund Namecheap account. This is it right here. Just click on top up and you can fund your Namecheap account. So, but I don't have any, so I can use PayPal, can use card. So once you use card, then you come here to select, because this is was the last card I used to make payments. So you can just choose add new card, then you put in your card name, your card number, then you click on continue. So then after that, it will take you to where you're gonna make the payment. So but for now, let me use this card, though there's no money in it, but I just want to use it as a testing. So the next thing you need to do is so I'm gonna click on continue now. So this is the final stage. So from here, all you have to do is just scroll down and click on I have read and agree to any substance or service and agreement. Then you click on the pay now button. But I already have hosting and domain that I'm gonna use for this video. So I'm just walking you through in case you're new to this system and you want to purchase your hosting and domain. So this is exactly what you're just going to do. So it's not more than this. So after you've done this, you will now have a dashboard like this. You can now come to your dashboard from here, or you come to dashboard from here. So then you will find your hosting and domain like this, exactly like this. So this, you find your domain that you purchase here, and this icon is your hosting icon. So from here, you can just simply, when you hover on this place, you can see we have cPanel. So from here, you can simply log into your cPanel, because that is what we're going to be using right now. So I'm just going to come here and then I'm going to click on go to cPanel. So right now, this is my cPanel. So this is what we essentially need to be able to create our broker website. So now the first thing we need to do is once you come to your cPanel, just go down to where we have file manager under files here. So I'm going to click on file manager. So once you get to your file manager, so if you are just getting your hosting and domain, what you will be working on is the public_HTML, because your domain will be the public_HTML. Just like we have 𝐿𝐷𝑉𝑜LT.app, which is our main domain. So you will not be able to see your main domain here. You can only see your add-on domains, like silverwordsgroup.com is an add-on domain. It's a domain that I bought after I bought this hosting and domain. So you can see your add-on domains, you can see your subdomains, but your primary domain, which is the first domain you purchased with your hosting, is going to be named public_HTML. So that's where you're going to be working. So, but if it's an add-on domain, you're going to see it like this. So right now, what I'm going to be working on is a subdomain. It's not an add-on. So I've created a subdomain I want to work on, which is site.𝐿𝐷𝑉𝑜LT.app. So I'm just going to click on it like this. So this is it, site.𝐿𝐷𝑉𝑜LT.app, just for the tutorial purpose. So that's why I'm working on this. So I just created this subdomain. So if I should load it now, you're gonna see that there's nothing on it yet. As you can see, there's nothing on this website currently, because I just created it not quite long ago. So I'm just gonna come here to, but like I already told you, you will be working on public_HTML, because that's going to be the name of the that's going to be the primary domain you purchased. So now I'm working on subdomain, because I just want to show you how to install this script. So I'm going to click on this place. So the first thing I want to do is you have to upload this script. So you have to upload the broker script. Yeah, the broker script. I'm gonna be showing you how to get access to this broker script as well, especially if you stay access to that. So, but for now, let me show you what you need to do. So just click on upload, then click on select file. So I'm just gonna upload this script file. So it's a zip file. Like I said, I will give you access to this file towards the end of the video. I will be showing you how to get access to it. So I'm gonna double click on this main script. We're gonna be uploading this main script. So I'm gonna double click on it. So it's just gonna upload. So while we are doing that, okay, let's wait till it reaches 100. So we're just gonna wait till it reaches 100%, and after that it's gonna turn to green, so that we can continue. So I'm just gonna pause this video till it reaches 100, and once it reaches 100, we're gonna continue the installation. Yeah, so I'm back. So right now the upload has reached 100%. So then the only thing you need to do is to wait for the color blue to turn to color green. So by then, when you come back to your file manager and click on reload, we should find the zip file. So but right now right now I'm back. As you can see, it has turned to green. So now if I should come back here and reload, we should find the zip file here. So that is all we have to do. So now I'm just going to close this. So, and as you can see, there's nothing on our website yet. I've loaded it before. So I'm just going to, so all I have to do is come here. So all I have to do is just right click here and click on extract. So then click on extract files. So just going to extract all the files in the zip file. So then after extracting, just come here and click on close. So now we have successfully extracted the script. So now if you should reload, there's no website yet, so we're just gonna get this error, but don't worry. So we are still at a very early stage of our installation. So then the next thing we want to do is just go back to your cPanel here. So then you scroll down and look for databases. So now at our databases, just going to go to database wizard. So I'm gonna open it in a new tab. So what we want to do essentially here is want to create database, and then database username, and then password. So now I want to create the database name, so you can use anything for the name. So in my own case, I'm just going to use broker. So for the database users, you can also use any name as well. So but for this case, I'm just going to use broker user. So then for the password, I'm gonna generate a password. So but in your own case, just make sure you use a strong password. I am just generating password for the sake of this video. I hope you understand. So I'm just gonna copy this password. So and then I'm gonna click on I have copied this password. Use password. Use password. So now the password has been used. So I have copied that password so that I will not throw it away. I'm just gonna paste it here somewhere here. So come back to my work here. So I'm just using, you can in your own case just make sure you use the password you can remember, and it is very secure. Make sure the password is secured as well. So I'm going to click on create user. So then after that, I'm going to click not now. So the next thing I want to do now is tick all privileges, then you scroll down and click on next step. So then after that, you're going to have this page where you have your database name and then your database username. So just leave this page like this, then you come back to your file manager where you extracted your script. So now you're going to look for .env file. This is it here, the .env file. So what you want to do here is just click on this place, right click, then click on edit again. So what you want to do right now is we want to edit our database name, username, password, and the app URL. So, and don't forget, you're going to use the password you created, which is the one I pasted here. So just put in the password you used for your database creation. So I'm going to paste this. Then for the database username, you come back to this page. So this is your database username, if you do not forget. So I'm going to copy it like this. So I'm going to replace it with this. So we are going to do the same for database, the database name. So I'm going to come back here as well. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to replace it with this. Then after that, so this URL, so you're going to come here on the link where you are installing your website. This is the URL that I'm installing the script. So just copy your website link, come back here and replace it with this. Paste. So that's all you have to do. So now let's save changes. So now the website is still not going to work yet because there are still some couple of things we still need to do. And the next thing we need to do is, now we have successfully extracted our script, we've created our database, and then we have also successfully linked our database with our script file. So the next thing we want to do is to upload our SQL file to the database we created. And how can we do that? It's very simple. Just come back to your cPanel, then you go to where we have databases, then you go to PHP-admin. So you can always search here as well in case you don't know where it is. You can always search here PHP-admin. So let's go to PHP-admin. So right now at our PHP-admin, you can see all of the database you have on your hosting. So these are the database I have on my hosting. But the database I created is, if you still remember, broker. So we named it broker. So this is the database we are working on. So I'm just going to click on the broker that I created. So now the next thing I want to do is I want to upload the SQL file. So now that I've clicked on the database, I'm just going to come to this place where it says import. I'm going to click on import. Then I'm going to click on choose file. So what I'm going to do is, so I'm going to upload this database.sql. So once you get access to this script, you're going to be getting access to all of these files, both the scripts, the SQL, and the documentation. This is documentation. So if you're using my video, you might not need this. You can also use it as a guide. But if you are following this video is also a guide as well. So this is just a written guide. So once you get the script, you also be getting access to it. So you have to do is just upload this database.sql to your PHP-admin, your database in your PHP-admin. So I'm just going to double click it. So I'm going to scroll down now and click on import. So now I've successfully imported my database SQL file to my database. So if I should click on it now, I'm going to see all of the tables. So these are all of the tables. So now let's see the website should work now. So if you are still getting this error even after doing all of these steps, because those are the complete steps we need to do to make this website work. So but depending on your server, so if you are still getting this 403 forgetting error instead of the website to display, so the next thing you need to do is just come back to your file manager. So then there's a file we call htaccess. So just look for the htaccess file, and this is it, .htaccess. So we're gonna edit it. We're gonna click on edit once again. So now we're gonna delete all of this code here. Exactly. Don't touch any of this code. Just the codes that start from this hash PHP. So I'm just gonna copy it and delete everything, leaving only this one. So I'm just gonna click on save changes. So right now the website should work. So yeah, there's one more thing that we need to do. The website ought to have worked, but now it's telling us that we need a PHP version that is greater than 8.1, and I think currently this website is running on a PHP version 7.4. So I'm going to show you how to change that too. So to change that, all you have to do is just come back to your cPanel, then scroll down to where we have select PHP version. This is it right there. So I'm just going to select PHP version. So with this now, you're already learning how to do a lot of other things that you're also going to be needing in future as a web designer. So I'm just showing you everything. So now this is how to change PHP version in case you ever come across this type of error again. So now once it has done loading, just go down. As you can see, it's currently on 7.4. So I'm just going to change it to 8.1. So as you can see, it says we should set it at a PHP version that is equals to 8.1 or greater. So it means any version from 8.1 above would work for this script. So you can choose 8.1, you can choose 8.2 and above. So far it is no lesser than 8.1. It's going to work. So as you can see, it has changed to 8.1 current. So now let's reload and everything should work now. Yeah, exactly. As you can see, everything is now working. So now let's wait for some time for the website to load. I'm currently experiencing a downtime in my network, so my network is somehow slow. So right now that we have successfully installed our script, as you can see, you can check everything. So right now I just want to do a quick walkthrough for you before we start signing in to our user account and also our admin account. So like I said before, this is our front end interface that comes with the script. So you can choose to use the front end of this script, and if you are a web designer or a developer, you can use your own front end. So right now I'm just going to, it has several pages like the about page, the buy crypto page, the services page, FAQ, and so on. Like this is the about page right now. All of the content has been crafted and generated for you already. Then we have the services page like this. So you can also go through it. I'm also going to show you how to edit all of this as well. Then we also have the FAQ page where there are questions and answers. So everything has been done for you already. So all you have to do is just get this script and install it. So then we have the contact page. This is it. So right now let's go on ahead and go to the next aspect of the video, of which is creating our first user account. So how can we do that? So if client comes to your website, they can easily create an account by just coming here and clicking on the Get Started Now button. So right now, I'm going to create an account on this website. So I'm going to create a username first. So now I'm going to call this username Brian ST188. So that's the username. Full name, I'm going to use Brian Estes. Then the email address, this is the email address. Country, you can select any country of your choice. Then so you can select any country of your choice. So you can use anywhere. So let me just use United Kingdom. Currency, so you can as well select different currency of your choice. So let me just go on ahead with USD, as that is the most general and acceptable. The client can input their phone number. So I'm just going to use this and the password. So I'm going to create a password. So I'm going to mark this to agree. I'm going to click on register. As you can see, I have been able to successfully register to this admin website. So as you can see, this is our user, or we can also call it client account. So you can see your deposits, profits, total withdrawal, and so on. So but currently, as you can see, as we created the accounts, we logged in straight. So you can also add some layers of security like KYC verification before they can get access to their dashboard, OTP verification. I'm going to show you how to do that, so that it's not just going to be as if they create account and they're getting access to their dashboard. There are some KYC verification you can also activate on the website. So they have to go through those verification before they can get to the dashboard here. And I'm going to be showing you that. So if I should go to our Gmail, let me go to the Gmail I used to register. So now this is the Gmail I used to register to the account. So but I've not received any email. So you just check your spam. So once you go to spam, so this is the welcome notice. So the first thing you need to do is just click report not spam. And the reason is because the first set of emails that your server starts sending, Gmail will regard it as spam because they have never received any email from the website. So in your case now, just first of all do this, so that the next set of emails your website will be sending will be going to inbox. So and this is it. Welcome to Remedy. So this is it. So as you can see, this is the welcome email that was sent to me now for creating an account on this website. So now this is the client account. In the client account, we have different features like deposit fund, withdraw funds, user fund log, copy, expert, purchase signal, loan, view loans, upgrade account, my plans, affiliate program, verify account, profit history, and so on. So right now, I want to show you the admin account as well, so that I can show you how to create the KYC, so that your client will have to do some verification before they can start trading on your website. So now to log into your admin account, just you're gonna go to your website. You're gonna slash, so you can get the details if you go to the documentation. So like I said, I'm gonna send that to you as well. So I'm just gonna copy this. It's going to be slash admin login slash remedy. Copy. minimize this. So slash, so the slash should be 1. You're going to delete 1. So your admin login URL is going to be your website .whatever.com or .app slash admin login slash remedy. So I'm just going to open that so it can take me to my admin login page. And once you get access to this documentation as well, you're going to see the admin username and password there as well. So once you log into your admin account, you can do and reset the password from here. Change password for your admin account. Do you understand? So because the first password is the general password. So now I want to enable the KYC and verification. So I'm just gonna, this is the admin account where you can manage withdrawals, deposits, trade, and so many other stuff. So we're gonna come here and go to settings. I'm gonna go to app settings. So this is where you change your website information. Probably you don't want to use remedy. Or let me change it to 𝐿𝐶𝐤. 𝐿𝐶𝐤. So I'm just going to copy this. Welcome to 𝐿𝐶𝐤. So just that's the only thing you need to do there. So we are 𝐿𝐶𝐤. Then you can leave the other stuff. So you just go down, then you see where you can change your logo, the logo of your website. So this is where you can change it. So now let me try and change it to another logo. So this is the logo I want to use for this website. So I'm just gonna select it. So I'm gonna choose Fire 2 as well. I'm going to select it. Then I'm going to click on update passphrase. So like I said, you can also get the passphrase from the documentation as well. Every information you need is there. So I'm just going to put in the passphrase here and click on update. Yeah, as you can see, it says incorrect passphrase. So, but depending on whichever documentation you get, so you can always reset the passphrase. So I'm just going to do that very quickly now. So you can I'm going to go back to my cPanel. So I'm going to show you how to reset your passphrase yourself. So the passphrase is very, very important, and the reason is because it secures your website from hackers. You know, when you are doing projects like crypto investments, broker, Forex broker, there are a lot of issues and all these hacking issues. So the passphrase was actually created to address those issues. So with this passphrase now, you also have to keep it very safe. So no hacker can just come to your website and try to change wallet or so. Even if they have access to your admin, they will still need a passphrase to be able to effect any change to the to your broker website. So this is where you can. So this is the current passphrase. So you can change it from here. So if I want to change it, I'm just going to clean this and write another number, then click save changes. So I'm just going to copy it because of time. I really want to show you the KYC very quickly because I think I've diverted a lot. So I'll just put the passphrase here. So I'm going to put in the website name like before. 𝐶𝐤, copy it, copy, paste, paste, paste. So paste. So you can also change the phone number here as well, but we are still coming back to all those later. So I'm just gonna change the logo. So I'm just gonna update it, and so it has successfully been updated. So as you can see, our logo too has been updated. So if I should go back to our website, the logo should change. As you can see, now the logo has changed, the icon has changed as well. So any email we receive now is no longer gonna have remedy. It's gonna be all votes, but we'll still get to that as well. So now I wanna go to preferences. So in different settings. For example, the contact email. So you can change it to your own website. Copy, paste this. Then you can also change the website currency from here. So currently it's at dollars. So you can change it to any other currency here. So I'll just go with dollars. Then scroll down. So you can, depending on your preference, announcements on, weekend trades on, translation on, trade mode. So this is the KYC. As you can see, KYC verification is currently off. So now I want it to be on, and then we also want it to be on registration, so that when people are creating account, they won't just after creating account land to their dashboard. After creating the account, they will be required to do verification, their KYC verification, which is the normal practice of any legit website, app, or whatever. So email verification, do you see as well? You can also enable it, so that when they are creating account, they have to verify through OTP. So then that is all. So plan connection. So I just save it. So we have successfully saved our changes. So now the next account we create, you're gonna see is gonna have a layer of more security like this. Now let me reload. As you can see, I can no longer access my dashboard. I can't do anything again because we have turned on KYC verification. So that's the essence of KYC. So before we can be able to do anything, deposit, even trade, we need to first of all complete our KYC verification. And to do that, we're just gonna click here to complete your KYC. Then your client will have to fill in their information very quickly. So just for testing, for the sake of testing, I'm just gonna rush this so that the video will not be extremely long. I know it's already long, it's long already. So address line, let's put in any information just for testing. I will be the one to, as an admin, you'll be the one to approve the application. So what type of documents? International passport, national ID card, driver license. Let me go with international passport. So the client can select anyone. So I have to upload the front and back. So for the sake of this tutorial, I'm just going to upload any picture for now. Then for the back, I'll upload a picture for the back as well. Then mark this, all the information is correct, submit application. So as you can see, action successful. Please wait while we verify your application. You receive an email regarding the status of your application. So now, as the admin, all you have to do is just let's go to our admin dashboard. So right here, when you scroll down, you see KYC applications. So now this is the one we just submitted. So under review, so click on view application. Then you can see all the information that your client has submitted, everything. So including their documents, whatever, front and back. So all you have to do is just click on action here. Then you have to select whatever. You can reject and remain unverified. You can accept and verify user. So I'm just gonna leave it at accept and verify user. Then I'm gonna put in account, so you can type in any email subject because it's the email they are gonna send to them. Account is verified. Account verified, whatever. You can also edit the content of the email that is gonna be sent to your user after verifying their KYC. Usually following the document submitted. So let's confirm. So right now that we have confirmed that, as you can see, NFTs is now verified. So if we should come back to the dashboard here. So if we come back to our dashboard here, so all I have to do is we have to click on dashboard now. You see that our dashboard is gonna be opened back to us again. Yeah, exactly. So this is it. We now have our dashboard back. Our account has been successfully verified. And so there's one more settings I would quickly want to show you from your admin, and which is the email settings, so that emails can be sending in our website name. So I'm sorry for jumping into all these things, but there are things that are very important before we start using the website. So we need to do all of these things before we start using the website. So if you're also building it, these are one of the most important things you need to first of all do before you start using the website. So email here. So I want to, because we've changed the website information and then we've changed this email as well, so we need to also copy this email. So send mail, copy this, change it to our whole email from should be 𝐸𝐳𝑉. So let me copy that from here. Yeah, it's gonna show here. So then that's all you have to do. Then let's save the changes. So right now every transaction of our website should be sending emails. So but very quickly right now I want to show you every features of this website, starting from the user dashboard. Yeah, so right now we are back to our broker dashboard, and right now I want to start practicalizing everything we have here. So right now we have currently we do not have any fund in our account, and we know before we can start trading we need funds in our account. And as you see, if we want to trade, this is it here, assets. You can trade currency pairs like 𝐤𝐢𝐳, 𝐤𝐺PY, USD/JPY. You can trade cryptocurrency as well, like BTC/USD. You can trade stocks, indices, commodities. So right now let us quickly fund our account so that we can start trading. So how can we do that? So a client can fund his account by coming to this place. And also you as an admin as well, you also have the ability to fund your user account. I'll be showing you that later. So but for now, let me show you how a client is going to fund his or her account on your broker website. So to fund their accounts, they will have to come to deposit funds here. So once they come to deposit funds, Then they will choose whichever payment method they want to use. So these payment methods now, you can actually set it from your admin dashboard. So right at my admin dashboard, I want to quickly show you where the payment settings is done. So just go to settings here, go to payments. I'll open it in a new tab, payment setting. So this is it right here. And as you can see, if you look at it, we have different payment settings, payment method here. We have credit card, USD, USDT, bank transfer, PayPal, Litecoin, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. You can also add more, and I'll show you that. So if you look at it now, you see that not everything is enabled, and the only ones that are enabled are the ones that are showing in your client's stuff that they can make payments with, just such as the BUSD, USDT, Litecoin, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. And this is Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, USDT. So if they're gonna make payments with crypto, so let's assume they want to make payment with Bitcoin. So we choose Bitcoin here, then they'll put the amount. So now let's say we want to fund this account with 5,000 USD. So I'm just gonna click continue. So right now, as you can see, we have make payments of 5,000 USD to the address below. So you see this Bitcoin address, wallet address that is here, has been set from the admin. So you can put your wallet address so that once your client want to make payment, it is your wallet address that will show here that they can send money into. So this is it right here. So I go to Bitcoin, this is it here. So I'm gonna come to this icon here, just click it. So this is a wallet address. As you can see, the wallet address that is displaying here, you see it ends with number 5 and it starts with BC1. NU5 is the end, BC1 is the first one. So you see that it still is the same thing that is displaying here. You see NU5 BC1. So the wallet address you set from your admin is going to be the one that is going to show for your client to send money into. So and to change wallet address, you can just come here and put in your own wallet address. So now, for example, I'm just putting any number to show you that it works. So the passphrase, save changes. So I'm gonna go to deposit funds again so it can reload. So I'm gonna choose Bitcoin, 5,000 USD. Continue. So as you can see, the wallet address that I filled is the one that is showing. So that's how to change the wallet address for your payments. So then after your client has sent money to this wallet address, you can now come and put in their screenshots of their wallet of their transaction. So they'll put in the screenshot of their transaction. You're going to receive the screenshot. So now let me send proof of deposit. So account fund successful. Please wait for system to validate this transaction. So that is exactly how to make you set up the payments. So all of these payments here are the ones that have been enabled from the admin, just like I told you. So I should go back now. So you can do the same for Ethereum, put in your wallet address, and if there's any particular payment you do not have a wallet address for, you can just disable it. So for example, let's say BUSD, we don't have a crypto for it, so we disable it so that it will not show. USDT is still common. A lot of people normally have USDT. Litecoin is not one used to have. Ethereum people normally have. So now we have only Ethereum, Bitcoin, and USDT enabled. I say bank transfer is going to show somewhere else. So now if I should come back here and click on reload, as if I want to make another payment, you discover that we only have USDT, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. So the one you do not want to just disable it. And if you want to add more, you can just click on add new. Probably there's another crypto that you use that you want people to send money to. Just put the name here and then fill in the information. But I believe basically every bit crypto that is general that your client will definitely have is between USDT, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. So I think those are okay. So now if I should come back to my user account and go to dashboard, we are not going to see the 5,000 yet, and the reason is because the money has not yet been approved from the admin. So, but if we should go here, as you can see, the status is pending. This is the deposit history, 5,000 USD Bitcoin, but the status is pending. So now let's go to the admin to approve the money so it can show in our dashboard of the user account. So just come here to deposit to dashboard, then go to manage deposits. So you can either process or delete it. If you should delete it, then it means you didn't approve the deposit. If you want to see the screenshots, like the proof of their payment that they sent, you can click this view icon here. So as you can see, it's gonna so I just use this as a test. Do you understand? So the client will have to send in their crypto transaction screenshot. So then if you want to approve the payment, just click on process. So now, as you can see, status is processed. So we should go back to our account here and reload. See, status now processed. So now let's check our dashboard. As you can see, now we've received 5,000 USD into our account that we just deposit. So you should also go to your email. You should receive notification as well. So it's not in my inbox, but let me check the spam. So this is it in my spam. So like I said, because of the recent changes that we just made, so now this name is not yet recognized by Gmail. So the first transaction the email will be sending might be going to spam. So since you are the tester of your account, just make sure you go to it like this, click report no spam, open it, report no spam. Now let's come back to inbox, and as you can see it, this is when we made the deposit. This is to inform you that 5,000 is successful, and this was when the admin confirmed. When we confirmed, this is to inform you that the deposit of 5,000 is successful. So now, as you can see, the name has also changed. Instead of remedy codes, it's now OC vote. So because of the same things that we did earlier. So that is exactly how to deposit. So now the next thing I want to do is let's start trading. So once we've traded, we now try and withdraw funds. So how do we trade? So now let's come to assets like I showed you before. We have a lot of crypto currency pairs, cryptocurrency stocks. So now let's just choose, probably I love GBP USD. That's why I trade in real life. So USD, how much do we want to use for this trading? Put $500. So leverage. So leverage means the percentage of how much you want to risk for this amount you put in here to trade. So we should go for 100. 1 reach 100 means if we profit, you're gonna get back another $500, making it $1,000. So you're gonna get another $500 profit, $500 profit. Do you get plus your own money? So if you do 1 reach 50, is going to give you $250 profit if you win, and vice versa. If you lose as well, it's going to remove $250 from your account, as well as if you go for 1 reach 100, if you lose, it's going to remove the whole $500 from your account. So now let's try 1 reach 100 and see what will happen. So now let's try and so at least you have time to analyze the charts and stuff, but let's try this and see. So expiration, let's just do 1 minute so it can be fast. And I'm also going to show you something from the admin after this trade. So I'm going to buy. So as you can see, $500 has been deducted from the account. So now let me see what's going on. So this is the current trade. So do you see amount, leverage 100, 10:05. We placed the trade. So this time frame, so we placed the trade at 10:05. So we're gonna execute by 10:06. So now, while we wait for that, let me also show you. Let's come to the admin dashboard. So I'm going to go to manage users here. So now this is our account we're working on currently by NFTs. So I'm just gonna scroll here. So I'm gonna go to manage. So I want to show you something about the trade. So now if I should come to actions here, now you see turn trade mode to loss, turn trade mode to profit. So it will win. Currently it is at turn trade mode to loss. Currently it is at turn trade mode to win. Currently it is at turn trade mode to win, and that is why we have this. So now if I should click turn trade mode to loss, it means every trade that your clients make on this website will be losing. And if I should turn it to win, it means every trade will be winning. So now let me show our trade should have played out already. Yeah. So now you see we've gotten our $5,000, our $500 back here. It's now $5,000, and the trade was successful. And you see we were profitable. We got our $500 profit. So if you look at it here, you see we won the trade. So, but if you should come back here and go to this account and change it to turn trade mode to loss, you discover that every trade that is placed now will start going to loss. So now let's try and make another trade. So this time around, let's do $1,000 so it can be very clear. So let me just reload first, so I'll be sure what we're doing. So as you can see, it has turned trade to loss. Now let's just go on ahead. So now let's trade probably 𝐂𝐥𝐢𝐜𝐤, then $1,000, leverage 100. Okay, let's use 150. We've used one with 100 the other time. So expiration 1 minute, so it can be fast. So this time around we can sell. Now we have successfully traded 𝐂𝐥𝐢𝐜. Your trade is now active. So we're going to wait for 1 minute for this trade to finish execution, so we'll see our profit or loss. So now let's come back and reload and see our status of the trade. So right now, as you can see, we are $1,000 has been deducted. The trade is loss, so we didn't make any profits. So that is exactly how this works. If we should come back here now and turn trade mode back to profit, then every trade that is placed there will continually be in profit. So I believe you understand that. So now let's assume we want to make withdrawal. So now let's quickly do that, as that's the next on the list. So I'm going to go to withdraw funds. So I'm going to put in some amount to withdraw. So now let's assume we want to withdraw $500. So just click on verify withdrawal code. Okay, so we are going to verify withdrawal code. Withdrawal code is incorrect, so we need to put in a withdrawal code first, and you can also set that from the admin. You see, set withdrawal code for clients. So don't forget, we are currently in NFTs. We want to manage users, so then we'll work on the particular users you're managing. So this NFTs, manage actions, set withdrawal code for client. So you can on it or off it, but generally I think it is best to off it, because if you are owning it, how many clients you want to be sending withdrawal codes for? But although you can set it on for some clients while it is off for some clients, depending on why it is off for your some clients. So but now this is on, so let me just put in a code 1122, set user withdrawal code. So now if I put 1122, it should go verify withdrawal code. So before we proceed, also note, according to the write-up that is gone now, the client will have to reach out to the admin to get the withdrawal code. It was also written in the write-up. If you can rewind it and pause it, you see. So the client will be the one to reach out to the admin. So the client will have to reach out to the admin to get the withdrawal code. So the admin is now the one who's going to send the withdrawal code to the client. But if you don't want it to be like that, you can just turn off the withdrawal code. But if you want it to be like that, that every of the clients will have to request for a withdrawal code from the admin before they can withdraw, cancel. So now let's say when I withdraw in Bitcoin. So just continue, because both all of the payment method that you activated to receive payment is also going to be activated to withdraw payment for your client and USDT. That's why they're also showing for withdrawal, including bank transfer. So whichever one. So you just click on continue. So amount, so we want to withdraw $500. So the client will have to put in their wallet address that they want to collect the payment into. So let's say they want to collect the payment to a Bitcoin account, whichever one. So we are assuming this is a click on complete withdrawal. So action successful. Please wait while we process your request. So as the admin, you receive the withdrawal. When you come to this manage deposit, manage withdrawal. So this is the latest withdrawal pending $500. So you can view it, and you also see the wallet address your client wants to use to collect their payment, and you can choose to send it. So now let's assume we've sent to this wallet address. So you can use it to reject your page. So you just click on, if you want to reject it, just click on reject. Then you also send email as well. So you can tell them one reason their payment is rejected, probably whatever. So but you can also process and see. So the withdrawal is successful now. So now let's go back to our, so this is the pending. So now let's reload. It should be successful now. As you can see, it's processed. So now let's go to dashboard. As you can see, we are successfully withdrawn. This is it here. Total withdrawal. Still loading. Yeah, I've successfully withdrawn $500. So user fund log, there's nothing much here. This is just your transaction, your fund, your transactions, deposit, all of your withdrawals, others, every deposit you've made, every withdrawal you've made, and others. So then after that, this copy experts. With this, you can copy experts in the industry. So as you can see, the list here is $4,000. We have experts of $6,500 and $20,000. So if you copy these experts, then their trade is going to apply to your trades. You can, this from the admin now. Let me show you where these experts are. Copy trading plan. This is it right here. So you can delete any expert. You can also add new copy trading plans. So if you are into trading, you understand what I'm saying here. So copy trading plans. So, but because I don't want, this video is long already, but let me just quickly show you everything here. So then we have purchase signal. So if you want to be purchasing signal as well, you can come here to purchase any signal, and they'll be dropping signals for you to trade. So you can, as the admin, you are the one controlling all of these things. Let me show you where the signal plans is also. Signal provider, signals. This is it. We have momentum signals, breakout signals, buying oversold. So you can delete any signal that you don't want here now, and you can also add new signal, new plan. Put in the name, signal, the price, and then the increment in percent. So when anybody buys this signal now, so you as the admin, you will also be the one to be creating those signals. I hope you understand, for your client to be trading with. For example, now let's assume I want to buy this 1,200 momentum signal. So now let's click on subscribe now. Choose payment plan. Let's pay with Bitcoin. Subscribe 1,300. So now you have to send money to this Bitcoin address. Don't forget, it is still the same Bitcoin address that we set. You get. So just put in a screenshot of payment proof, send proof of deposit. So right now it says account fund successfully. Please wait for system to validate. So it's still the same process. So if I should come to here now, come to manage deposits. So this is pending. So I'm just gonna process it. So now it's been successful. So as you already know, this is not gonna come to the dashboard because it's not gonna come here. We actually paid for the signal. So it means we go to purchase signal now. So sorry, let me go to my signals. So as you can see, account coin signal, momentum signals. So this is the momentum signals that we bought, because as you can see, it says no data available, and that's because there's no current trade that has been initiated or signal that has been dropped here. And basically for each signal there's a percentage increase that has been said. It's just like an investment plan, though I'm going to show you the investment plan itself, because there's also an investment plan here in this account. It's not just trading alone, it's trading stroke signal stroke investment. So let me show you the investment as well. So after signals you have loan, so you can request for loan. So but that's, by the way, I'll come back to that probably later on in a separate video. So but what I believe is mostly important is the trading aspect, the signal, and then the investment aspect. There's also so this is it, upgrade accounts. So these are the investment plans. We have beginner plan, business plan, basic plan, as you can see. So if you want to do investments, we want to use it as an investment plan as well. So, and to create this investment plan are very simple. So we should come to our admin dashboard. This is the investment. So we're going to go to investment plans. So these are all of those plans, and you can delete any plan that you don't want, like this, because all of these plans here have been created by default. So you can now adjust them or create new plans. So but I don't usually create new plans because all of these settings is plenty. So I'll just edit any plan I want to. So for example, now let's assume I want to edit this beginner plan. So I can just say, okay, the beginner plan, the plan price is $100. The minimum plan to invest is 100, and the maximum should be, if it is 100, then the maximum should be about $1,000. So it can really correlate like that. So minimum return, I always like between 10%. Let's say 10%. So the maximum too can also be 10%, meaning that there will be 10% increase. It can be daily, it can be monthly, weekly, whichever one you set. I'm going to show you where to set that one too. So now let's go down. If you want people to get bonus when they select this investment plan, this is where you will set the amount of bonus, but we can leave that one for now. Or okay, let's put in $5 bonus. Plan tag, you can leave this one. So now this is what I'm talking about. Should it be daily? Should it be monthly? Should it be weekly? So if it is daily, it means once they purchase this plan for $100, they'll be getting $10 every day for the next investment duration. So the investment duration is 60 days. So they'll be getting their 10% profit for the next 60 days. So what should the top-up type be? Should it be percentage or fixed? So as you can see, it should be percentage, because we have already made it percentage here, 10%. So just leave it at percentage. Then top-up amount, change this to 10. So that's the amount you're going to be putting every day. So how long should this investment last? You can change the duration. Currently it is at 60 days. You can change it 1 day, 2 weeks, 1 month. But the rule of thumb there is that make sure that whichever stuff you put always add S at the end. That's the instruction given here. So let's say we want it to be 1 month. As you can see, you must write 1 month. S should be at the end. So it's going to be 1, then capital letter M. So because the first should be capital letter, 1 month. So if it's going to be 2 months, write 2 months. Do you get? So if it's going to be weeks as well, it's probably 1 weeks. So that's how the system works. So you're going to get 10% for the next 1 week. But let's use 1 month, or let's say, okay, if you invest on this plan, then you're going to be getting 10% for the next 1 month. Update plan. So that has been successful. So now you go to investment plans. So you can do the same for every other stuff. Edit everything. You can also change the name. If you don't want it to be beginner, probably want it to be platinum, basic, bronze, gold, stuff like that. Let's say gold plan. You can change it here. Update plan. So, and if the client should come in, so now let's come to upgrade account again. And as you can see, now I have gold plan. So you can buy it. So now let's say you want to buy. So you're going to use the money in the dashboard to buy it in the account. So you're going to click join plan. You have successfully purchased gold plan. So you should go to dashboard. See, as you can see, it was $4,500 before, but now it's $4,400. You have successfully purchased the plan. So if you should scroll down here under upgrade plan, go to my plans. You see we currently have gold plan active, and daily is going to be giving us $10. But right now, as you can see, profit is still zero because we just bought it now, and by tomorrow it's going to give us $10, and it's going to end by June 5 because we selected 1 month for the plan. So that's how the investment works. We also have affiliate program. So if your user can copy the affiliate link and use it to refer anybody, so they're going to be getting commission. So you can also set those ones from the admin dashboard. So let's just go through other stuff here. Then we have support. Let me scroll down here. Okay, we have profit history. I don't know why it's doing like that. I think it's my mouse. Let me see. Just minimize it all. So we have profit history, support, and then we can also log out. So now let's go to profit history. So this, you see, we have these are the trades that we have played so far. Our first profit and then our loss. And then we also have support. So your client can send message to the admin. So we already set our email to be support@𝐿𝐶vote.app, if you remember earlier in this video. So that's where the message is gonna go. You just type and your client can just click on send to send message. So now let me maximize it back. So basically this is how this broker website, broker script works. So every other thing you need to know about the admin, I've covered almost everything. We've done investment, copy trading. You can also see clients trade here. When in their trade, all of their trades, they see all of the trades that we have initiated. I recorded here $100. And the next we have is manage users. So currently these are the users on this website. This is the last user I created I used for this video, Brian Estes. So there are a lot of things you can do for this manage user. In fact, this is where we are still coming back basically to. So I want to come back to this to explain this thoroughly. So I will still leave it and come back to it. So then the next thing we have email services. So in this place you can send emails to your clients. So you can send emails to all of them. Probably you want to notify them on an announcement or whatsoever. You can send to all users without active investment, users with any deposit, likely to be new users, or choose users. So you can just choose a user. So like I want to choose this user now. So then you put the title, so then subject of the email, then type in the message you want to send to the user if it is all of them. So then we have KYC applications. I've covered this earlier in this video. So let me just go to the next one, manage deposit. I've covered this too. I've covered manage withdrawal as well. That was when they wanted to withdraw. This way you approve withdrawal, this way you approve deposit or you reject it. So loan, when any user comes here to request for a loan, I'm logged out, sorry. So once they fill up any amount, you can select what they want to use the loan credit facility. So then duration, how long do they want to pay, the purpose of loan, then net income, then send request. So the admin can easily come here to check active loans, pending. So this is the one we just requested for. So the admin can simply mark as paid, and then so that is that for loan. Then we have signal provider. So I've covered this as well earlier in this video. We have task. This is not really important. We have leads. It's not that. So under administrator, you can also add manager. So as an admin, once you have account to this admin, you are an admin. So you can also add more manager and then more admins. So you can also add more manager that will be admins, and this is where you can manage them. So this is self-explanatory. If you come here, just add the information of the person you want to add as an admin of this website, so the person can continue with your settings. So that's under administrator. Then we have settings here. So we've covered app settings earlier in this video. With this, where we change the website information, the logo, the preference. This was where we enable the KYC email verification and all of those stuff. This was where we set our email. This theme here is not really functional. So then under settings, we also covered payment settings. The variable noise for the affiliate settings. So this is where you can set their commission. So but very quickly, the most important aspect here is also the manage user that I said. I want to show you a lot of things you can do. Yeah, I remember earlier I've also covered a bit about the manage user. This is where we set a trade to profit or loss. Do you remember? Don't trade mode to profit or loss. So from here you can also credit a user or debit a user. So let me show you. So I can put in probably $5,000 in this account now. So what should it be? Should it be bonus, profit, account balance? I want it to be an account. I want it to be inside the account balance. Then credit type. I want it to be credit, not debit. So I've submitted. So action successful. So now let's check our dashboard and see if we have received any money. So I'm going to go to dashboard here. As you can see, we now have 9,400. So the money has been received. So that is how to do that. And as you can see, so then let's check it. We also have turn on, we can, in the same format, we can also debit an account to 𝐤𝐳. We also have turn on upgrade signal status, turn off upgrade plan status. So now this upgrade signal status is currently turned on, and that is why in our dashboard here we have this notification: you are required to upgrade to plan. So if you also want the notification for signal to be on, you can also, this way you can do that, turn on. So you can also set the signal you want to be displayed. Is it momentum? Is it breakout? Which one should be the one to be displayed here? Because when you click on upgrade now, it's going to take you to at least to buy a plan. So now, okay, so we have to turn on. So it is plan, the investment plan that is currently on here, the investment plan. So now let me turn on upgrade signal so you can see. So let's make it, the basic signal should be momentum. Upgrade signal. So now let me come here and reload. So now we have two notifications. One, we are required to purchase a momentum signal. Two, we are required to upgrade to plan. So do you understand? So you can also turn them off here as well. So I click turn off here, change to off, and I come here as well. Sorry, and I come here as well, change to off. So I should reload. So you see the notifications are gone. So then you can also do more. You can trade for these clients. So as an admin, you can trade for your clients. So let me show you. You can put in $500, 𝐤𝐳 or whatever. Leverage 100, expiration 1 minute. Profit, you can even select if it is profit, should be profit or loss. Trade type, buy, trade now. So that is gonna get added here as well. What else can we do? You can create signal for these clients. You understand? You can create signal. You can set number of trade for withdrawal. So if client wants to withdraw, you can limit their withdrawal that okay, they must have traded for so number of time before they can say they want to withdraw. So probably if you don't want your client to be able to withdraw immediately once they come to your account, you can say okay, they have to trade for like 10 times before they can be able to withdraw. And if I should come here right now, I say I want to withdraw funds. Do you see? You have to perform 7 more trades to be eligible for withdrawal, because you have performed like 3 trades before, so it has calculated it, so it remains just 7. Then add plan history. So you can add plan history, trading progress, set you don't really need this trading progress. Set withdrawal code for clients. We have covered this earlier. Remember when the client wanted to withdraw and they needed a code, that gonna get from the admin, you can either turn this on or off. Then you can reset password for this client, so you can change the client's password. You can clear the account, so you don't want any money to be in the account again. You can use this to clear all of the account to $0. Then you can edit the client information like username, full name, email address, phone number, country, and so on. Then you can add referral, notify user dashboard. Maybe you want to send them a notification, you can do that from here. Personally to a client, and you can also log in into the account of a client. So without, you can log in from the admin to the account, and as you can see, I just log in into this account. And this is the trade that we placed for this client, $500 the other time, plus the bonus that we've gotten for subscribing to an investment plan and the increase. So this will be all for this video, guys. I believe I've been able to cover a lot of important features about this broker script for you guys, and like I said, I'm going to be showing you how to get access. So right now, if you are interested in getting access to this broker script, just check the description of this video below. You will see the link to get access to it. You also see my contact there as well. You can get access to this script for a very affordable price. And if you want to, you also want me to set it all up for you, can as well reach me as well. Check the description of this video below. So, and guys, if you have learned anything from this video so far, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and also turn on your notification bell button to be notified each time I drop more videos. And this will be all for this video, guys. See you in my next video, and bye for now.